you fail to choose, the world will end.
Knock at the Cabin, based on Paul Tremblay's book The Cabin at the End of the World, is billed as a thriller, directed and co-adapted by M. Night Shyamalan. It stars Holden Ford, Drax the Destroyer, Ronald Weasley, and the arsehole guy from Fleabag. A family is taken hostage at their vacation cabin by four strangers who want them to make a difficult decision in order to stop the apocalypse. It's a simple plot with simple execution that ultimately fails with most of its intentions.
Oh my god.
The movie lacks the tension and the suspense it tries to build because it doesn't do an adequate job of making the audience care for the characters, and the plot slows to a crawl almost as soon as it's begun. The film essentially acts as a parable, but lacks the nuance or depth to be engaging. Quite the opposite, in fact, as I found myself rolling my eyes often and wishing the writing weren't so heavy-handed, bald, and hollow. I haven't read the book, but I've heard that the direction Shyamalan takes with the story ultimately changes the whole message of the story, and it changes it in a way that I find profoundly stupid. The trajectory that the story will take is painfully obvious from the get-go, especially if you're familiar with Shyamalan's filmography, and the conclusion was far from satisfying. I shouldn't be bored in checking my watch during an hour and 40-minute movie. Some of the directing choices are also questionable, either in their intent or their execution, and I couldn't help but feel like M. Night was pulling some punches, even though the movie had an R rating. The actors are trying their hardest, Dave Bautista giving the most standout performance, but good acting and beautiful cinematography can't save Knock at the Cabin from lackluster writing and an idea that I dislike at the very core of its premise. I think I hate this movie. Hell, I'd rather rewatch The Happening.
What? No.
At least watching that one is fun. Knock at the Cabin is not fun, nor does it deserve more attention than a cursory glance. I give Knock at the Cabin a 1.5 out of 5. I would not recommend it, and I think you should just stay home and watch a better Shyamalan movie instead. He's a strange filmmaker, with movies ranging from pretty damn good to unwatchable, and unfortunately, this one lands pretty low in his filmography. Sorry, M. Night, better luck next time.